The residence is the home of Lino and Rosemary LaBianca, who have been reading about the shocking murders the night before. Little do the LaBiancas realize that they will be tomorrow's headline. Entering through an unlocked patio door, Manson ties up Rosemary and Lino and assures them it's merely a simple robbery. Manson comes outside and orders Watson, Krenwinkel, and Van Houten to go inside and kill the LaBiancas in an even more gruesome way than the murders the night before. Manson departs for Spahn Ranch, instructing his killers to hitchhike home. Krenwinkel and Van Houten take Rosemary into the bedroom. The next bloodbath begins.
Krenwinkel, who had a kitchen knife, went to stab her, but before she could, Rosemary heard Lino getting stabbed to death in the front room, and she screamed out his name.
In the living room, Lino is tortured and stabbed 21 times.
Lino and Rosemary were stabbed to death. In addition, a knife was left in Lino's throat, a fork in his stomach. The word war was carved in his stomach.
The killers tie lamp cords around their victims' necks and put pillowcases over their heads. Rosemary is stabbed 41 times. Like the crime scene the night before, the murderers use their victims' blood to leave sinister messages.
The word rise was written in Lino LaBianca's blood. On one of the walls in the living room was death to pigs, and in Lino's blood, and in the kitchen, helter skelter was written on the refrigerator in Lino's blood. After they killed the LaBiancas, they ate food from their refrigerator. Watson and Krenwinkel took showers. Van Houten, who was covered with blood, changed out of her clothes into some of Rosemary's clothes.
With nobody charged for the murders, fear reigns over Hollywood.
People were dropped from guest lists, parties were canceled. Why? Because no one knew if the killers were among them.
Nobody knew originally who the killers were, but it's just that, like, there's somebody out there doing these horrible crimes, and who knew who was going to be next?
Then, 4 weeks into the investigation, a break in the case. 2 inmates at LA County Jail call investigators after hearing Susan Atkins boasting about the Tate LaBianca murders.
She tells them, you know, I'm a member of this family. There's a man by the name of Charlie who's the head of the family, and Charlie's Jesus. We're responsible for all these murders.
I'd like to say that, yeah, hey, the prosecution, we cracked this case, and the police cracked this case, but no, Susan Atkins cracked the case.
Both Manson and Atkins are already in jail on unrelated charges when Atkins brags about the killings. Patricia Krenwinkel, Leslie Van Houten, and Linda Kasabian are tracked down and taken into custody. But Tex Watson flees to Texas and can't be extradited in time to include him in the original trial.